hi, it is Art Vuolo here again for the Consumer Electronics Show 1987 version. I'm with Ray Glasser from Cleveland, and we're going to have a good time reviewing some of the best stuff that we see here at the show. And what we see, you'll see too. So it'll be Ray, it'll be me a little, and a lot of what we see here at CES 87.
Hi there, this is Ray Glasser once again at the Sony booth at the summer version of the Consumer Electronics Show. And we're going to be showing you real quickly two new beta format VCRs that are out from Sony that will be hitting the market this summer. The first one is a new Super Beta VCR, the SL300. The main new feature on this machine is a built-in color corrector. It's a little switch right down here that has 3 positions to correct the color of tapes that are dubbed repeatedly. Over here is a little card showing you a blurb about the machine. This will not be a real expensive VCR. It's a low-end machine. It's got a low number on it. But it does have your Super Beta high picture quality. Over here is its companion in hi-fi. This is the SL-HF350, which is the same thing minus the color corrector, but it is a Beta hi-fi machine. It's a low-end machine. It is cable ready. Beta hi-fi super high-end audio. Up here is a machine that came out earlier in 1987 that we did an entire tech report on, matter of fact. This is the top of the line, the SL-HF1000. This is the first Sony Beta to have flying erase heads for picture-perfect edits. It's also got a built-in character generator and a frame counter and lots of good features. This is a high-end video files VCR. Here's some controls back here and a little push-button drawer that opens up over here for all your editing. This is the remote controller that comes with the machine, with the 1000, with no less than 63 buttons, switches, and even a remote jog and shuttle dial on the machine. What you're looking at now is the biggest breakthrough in picture quality for Beta since Beta was introduced in 1975. ED Beta is the word. ED stands for extended definition, and this is an extremely high quality picture pioneered by Sony and the Beta format to give you 500 lines of horizontal resolution. Down here is a prototype machine with the huge ED Beta logo on it, which gives you your high-quality playback. Now, this does take a new type of Beta tape with metal oxide, metal particle oxide, kind of like the 8mm videotapes. So it will not be completely compatible with today's regular Beta machines. But the quality you can get from this machine will surpass that of broadcast standards. We're still in the Sony booth, folks. We couldn't leave yet without showing you the new Handycam Pro, the CCD V9, which is the updated version of their Handycam 8mm recorder. Here we are, and what you're looking at is the new Handycam Pro by Sony. This is another one of the 8mm VCRs, camera recorders, that they have on the market. This will be out later on this year. What makes this thing is so nice, it goes down to 5 lux. That's like half of a foot candle is all the light that's required to make this thing work. It's got a built-in counter on here for hours, minutes, and seconds. All kind of nice little controls. It's got controls on top for your tape transport. It has electronic viewfinder. Got more controls over here with audio and video in and out right on the machine. It's all trick in slow motion by using the advanced and variable shutter speed on the CCD V9. Isn't that incredible? What you're looking at is the CC V9 scanning. And as it's trying to focus on that fan and changing the shutter speed, you can actually stop. Look at that. You can actually stop that thing and go 1 frame at a time. Let's see. Is this how it works? And get that thing in stop motion. That is a 1/2000th shutter speed. That's 1/2000th of a second. And as you might be able to see, that fan actually does say Sony on it. Most video cameras cannot stop a fan in motion like that. With an ultra high speed shutter, you can do it.
fight the crowd.
We don't have any antennas yet. Basically, we don't have any antennas.
That, right there. Yeah. It's about what the beta machine you saw last year.
Really?
That type of plastic case. Right over there. Okay.
Except it's smaller. You're able to see the distortion and things like that easier. You see less.
We are now in the Panasonic booth, obviously, where we're looking at a lot of TVs and mirrors. That should come out pretty good. Panasonic has 2 or 3 neat things here that we're going to be showing you. For one thing, they're showing off their first Super VHS VCR, as well as a VCR that reads barcodes. Let's look at them right now.
Video system provides a look into the future of video entertainment. For those who wish to stay in touch with the latest technological advancements made in the consumer electronics industry, the SVHS video system offers picture quality that surpasses both TV broadcast signals and conventional video product standards for resolution and clarity. SVHS technology features carrier frequency recording of 5.4 megahertz, up from the 3.4 figure typical of conventional VHS systems. There's also a narrower head gap than with conventional VHS machines, and a luminance and color separation process, which helps to eliminate color and dot interference from your picture. The SVHS system also makes use of an ultra-fine grade iron oxide tape. The result of these innovations is the ability to record and playback images with more than 400 lines of horizontal resolution. In fact, the system's capabilities are so advanced that it is necessary to utilize an SVSC compatible high-resolution TV or monitor to fully appreciate the results. In addition, there's good news for those video enthusiasts already possessing a substantial library of standard VHS cassettes. Despite the numerous variations and improvements made in the conventional VHS design, the new SVHS system, soon to be made available in our home deck, as well as our compact and full-sized camcorder lines, is able to play back your standard VHS cassettes without the need for an adapter. Just insert and play as you always would. Of course, only SVHS tapes recorded on the new system will give you the dramatically improved picture quality of SVHS. Just to identify the products that we're featuring here today, this is the SVHS table model. Here we have the compact SVHS cam pattern. And over here, the full-size SVHS camcorder. The new SVHS technology enables this unit to deliver over 400 lines of horizontal resolution in both the SP and SLP modes. The PVS 350 also incorporates digital technology for exciting special effects, which we'll demonstrate in just a moment. Wipes, tears, boxes, fades, dissolves, and one-field storage. This SVHS camcorder features a high-speed shutter mode for recording fast-paced action and an 8:1 power zoom. All of these features combine with an astounding low-light sensitivity rating of 1 lux and a high-resolution CCD of 330,000 pixels to truly give you a camcorder that does it all. Now we're going to demonstrate some of the digital special effects. Here we have the digital still, superimpose, split screen, the box with the live on the outside and the reversal live on the inside with the box on the upper left and box in the lower right. The strobe effect, fast strobe effect. A wipe from left to right. The growing box or tear wipe. And a dissolve. I'll turn down the lights here. We'll find a creature here to focus on. Okay, well, he looks pretty good, happier. We could maybe use a little more light here. Ah, yes. There's the 1 lux. We're hoping for delivery of these units in the fall. As yet, we do not have any pricing information available. Thank you very much for your attention.
At their camcorders. What you're looking at here is the PV320. Now this is the follow-up, step-up model to the one that I'm using right now, which is the PV300. What you're looking at is a brand new 1987 edition of the full-size Panasonic VHS camcorder. And the way this differs from mine is it's got flying erase heads for perfect insert edits, just like some of the other VHS VCRs. Takes only 7 lux and has a high shutter speed. Plus this has a 6:1 zoom, whereas my PV300 has an 8:1 zoom. So they did cut down the zoom lens a little bit. But for production in the field, this is the way to go. What we're looking at now is a revolution in VCRs pioneered by Panasonic. A VCR that actually, that's not really a human hand there, folks. A VCR that actually can get programmed to time or record shows by use of a barcode. A barcode, of course, is what is on almost all consumer products now that you see at the grocery store as a quick way of pricing things. Well, if TV magazines begin putting barcodes in for the start and stop times of TV shows, you can actually program your recorder by using the barcode. This is the barcode reader right here, actually being used. A little stick, a little pin. All you do is rub it right against the bar, and this thing will go on your TV screen and show you what channel, what day, what start and stop time for your timer recording. That's it. This is the pen. That's the pen that actually reads the barcode. Comes with the VCR. And we're looking at a model PV4722. It's an HQ recorder.
Two models. The PV4722 and the PV4761. The 4761 is hi-fi stereo. 22 is not. The 22 will be available in July and the 61 in August. No, sir. No word on pricing yet. To be announced.
Thank you.
First, Zenith dropped out of the beta format. We knew that was the beginning of trouble for those of us who have a lot of Sony equipment, okay? Then Toshiba said the best of both worlds, beta and VHS. Then of course they dropped VHS and beta and went strictly with VHS. The last holdout was, I think, Sanyo. But yeah, and then there's Sharp, as in from Sharp Minds come Sharp products. Normally I'm not a big advocate of Sharp because I've had 3 VCRs, they all broke, every single one of them. But this one looks very nice. Of course, a lot of them look very nice at the Consumer Electronics Show, but then when you get them home, it's a whole nother story. But as far as features, this drawer comes out here and somehow comes out. Now well, wait a second here. There we go. It comes slowly out, and there's a whole mess of nice controls here, which I'm sure are very, very attractive, but as to how good they really work, I don't know. I've yet to have a Sharp work real well. So if you're looking for something that just looks good in your living room, definitely go for a Sharp. Ray?
Thank you, Art. I might point out this particular VHS model by Sharp. Here we have the infamous jog and shuttle wheel that's just starting to come out now on more and more machines. It was pioneered on the Sony HF900, which was a 1975 model beta VCR. Then it came out on the 750. Then it came out on the 1000. It's on the Panasonic 1950, and here it is showing up on a middle-of-the-line Sharp VCR. It's also got an hours, minutes, and seconds counter, something that could not be done in VHS, so they said, but here's proof. This This is a top-of-the-line VCR, obviously. It's SVHS, meaning Super VHS, meaning super high-quality picture. It's also a hi-fi machine for your hi-fi audio. And it looks like it might be a very good machine to have. There's a remote control, which is loaded.
Solar powered.
Solar powered. Here's a little spec sheet on the Super VHS system for those techie freaks out there watching the Nightlife show tonight. What Alan's pointing at now is the extra sensing hole on the Super VHS cassette to identify it as an SVHS metal oxide cassette. That's the extra hole. We are now in the Mitsubishi booth, and we're going to give you a quick demonstration of the newest technology in telephones. Here we go.
Okay, this is the Luma telephone. It's a visual telephone. It's a single line set as well as a 5-button set. It's got a speakerphone, an automatic dialer with a directory. Directory is 3 lines of information. It's like a Rolodex type directory. I could put 100 of them in the system. It's even got a battery backup, so it's portable. I got a flash key that allows me to go behind a PBX. I got a pause key that'll allow me to even program my 2-second delay for international calls. But the big thing is visual. I could take a picture of anybody or any place, freeze frame it. It'll send a picture any place in the world in 5.5 seconds, and it does it over the normal telephone line. I can hook it into my house. I can hook it into my businesses. I can carry it with me and hook it into the hotels that I stay at. I can hook a printer up to it so I can get a hard copy. I can hook a monitor up to it so I don't even have to work with the smaller screen. I can hook up a VCR and record everything. And if I wanted a better series of lenses, I could hook up a tether camera so I'm portable. I can do boardroom presentations and overheads if I wanted to.
Really? You have an input for video camera?
This is not a live picture, it's just a freeze frame.
Freeze frame. It's a freeze frame picture. Because we're using the standard telephone line, we're only capable of sending out a black and white freeze frame snapshot type picture. Freeze frame. It's a freeze frame picture. Because we're using the standard telephone line, we're only capable of sending out a black and white freeze frame snapshot type picture. But I can send as many as I want in 5.5 seconds, and it doesn't cost me any more than a telephone call. I don't need any special condition lines or anything. It's just a matter of transmitting the picture over and over and over again. It's in the market. It's been on the market since October. And the retail price of it is $1,095.
We are now in the JVC booth, and JVC is one of many VHS manufacturers showing off Super VHS for the first time. So let's go inside here and learn more about it. Okay, what you're looking at is the first Super VHS recorder by JVC. We don't have much light in this booth, so this is not coming out, I know, real clear. But this is a gorgeous machine. It's all done in black, and it's got a lot of features on it, which you will hopefully be seeing as time rolls on today. This is the HRS 7000U, the first Super VHS model from JVC, who did invent Super VHS. Here is the first video movie, the SVHS video movie from JVC. This is only a mock-up, it's only a prototype, it's not even being manufactured yet. But this might be what the final version might look like. No one knows yet. And this takes the VHS full-size cassette, gives you 6 hours at SLP and a picture better than broadcast TV.
Good afternoon and welcome to JVC. We're going to be doing our demo in just a second here. We're queued up and here we go. Welcome to the JVC booth, where JVC makes recorded history once again, with the grand tradition of VHS has once again been extended. It now includes Super VHS. VHS video so special it's really something else. Truly something you've never seen before. This year JVC introduces you to the HRS 7000 and Super VHS, a new high-resolution extension of VHS, a format JVC created and has now seen more than 10 years of development and fine-tuning. This new VCR combines the very best of VHS with playback compatibility and revolutionary level of performance. That's Super VHS. Now, let me explain a little bit about the new technology which has made Super VHS so superior. A new high band recording process shifts the carrier frequency band baseline from 3.4 to 5.4 megahertz to make possible recordings from over 400 lines of horizontal resolution compared to 240 lines currently available from VHS. The frequency deviation bandwidth of Super VHS is also wider, 1.6, as compared to the 1 megahertz of conventional VHS. Now this expansion results in an appreciable improvement in signal-to-noise ratio. And yet another improvement, which you can see from these scenes, is the reduction in wide Z crosstalk, made possible by separate processing of the luminance and chrominance signals. Now we'd like to show you today in our demonstration is the dramatic picture improvement made possible by Super VHS. The tapes we've prepared can make you aware of the increased resolution and overall picture clarity. The HRS 7000 will be played back through these 4 35-inch monitors and the 4 20-inch monitor televisions which are overhead. All are equipped with S-video terminals which accept the luminance and chrominance signals separately output from the VCR. Standard monitors may also be used with the Super VHS and will display 400 line plus resolution provided it has that resolution capability. Now, what has appeared here on the screens in front of you is a monoscope signal test pattern which is used to calculate the horizontal resolution of video products. As you can see, there are a number of lines running vertically towards the middle circle area, and these are used to check the horizontal resolution. According to the test pattern, the horizontal resolution exceeds 400 lines, somewhere around 420 to 430 lines, giving proof to the HRS 7000's superb reproduction capabilities for picture resolution. But you may ask yourself, what about picture quality in the EP mode, in the extended play mode? Well, Leslie's going to put in a tape and see. In just a second, we'll look at that particular monoscope. Here it comes. There we go. As you can see, once again, the resolution exceeds 400 lines. Now you may have expected a loss of clarity of detail, but here again, Super VHS delivers exceptional quality, even in the slower EP mode. The world of pre-recorded software may never be the same again with Super VHS. The amazing clarity and detail offered by software recorded in Super VHS makes watching movies at home feel like you're at the theater. This tape, made available to us by Paramount Home Video for demonstration purposes, the Super VHS shows you the depth of detail which is available in pre-recorded cassettes. Recording in Super VHS requires nothing special. Just select the mode you want to make the recording in, stick in a Super VHS cassette, and you're all set. Here we can record the conventional VHS mode with the same tape because other than using finer magnetic particles, the tape is no different from what you've been using up until now. No need to go to metal tape, which can't be used in any other machine. That's why we can call it VHS.
The second feature is called picture-on-picture or still picture display. As you can see, it displays a small screen onto the larger TV screen. So you can view a TV or a videotape along with regular TV programming. You can also adjust the small screen to any one of the 4 corners of the TV. Our third feature is called our strobe playback. What that does is flashes still images at regular intervals, adaptable from 1/8 to 1 second. Now we also have a pause button which freezes frame, and 3 special effects buttons. The first one, disco, which changes the color of the screen, or the dominant color of the screen, to 7 different colors. I'm sort of standing in the wrong position here to be pressing these buttons, so be patient with me. The BGV button, which also does virtually the same thing, only blending the colors. And our action button, which allows you an oil painting type effect for both videotape and regular TV programming.
Besides Super VHS, one of the biggest things that's being shown here at the summer CES show is something new called CD video. CD video are very small video discs, kind of like compact discs, that give you audio and video, and it's a big thing here at the show.
I'm bringing him in closer, Merlin. You're gonna do what? This is it, Maverick. I'm gonna hit the brakes, he'll fly right by. Shit, he's gonna get a...
This is typical laser vision quality that what you're watching right now on a big projection TV by Pioneer. Over here we have Toshiba and their first CDV player, which we're zooming in right up to right now. This is Toshiba's first CDV player. Techniques display, and this is the CD video at work. This is the video player.
Like, how do you think of it now as everybody
There's mostly music videos on these CD players. And here is the Sony entry of the CD video player. Here's Magnavox's entry. As you can see, many of the big name manufacturers are putting out these prototypes here at the Summer CES show, and they'll be on your dealer shelves before too long. And last but not least, one of the high-end audio manufacturers, Denon, is bringing to light and to market soon their first CDV player.
That's an 8000X, third generation unit. There's some cosmetic
All those stations are AM stereo.
I figured that out.
No excuse for not listening to stereo AM radio.
Those people will be watching this on Florida.
Look
OCA? Where's Orlando? MOP?
These,
Orlando's like
MMA is Orlando.
MMA is AM stereo in Orlando.
company name.
Okay, let's go up to Ohio.
It's not going into reverse.
Of course, look at WJR. That's primary listening.
Wow. We have HK, Whacker. That's what happened to GAR? There's stereo. We're at the VidPhone booth, and here we have another picture telephone. It actually sends live video through the telephone lines.
We send one picture per second.
One picture per second. Let's see if we can get on camera. Here's a shot of me with my video camera right there, and you can see as I'm moving at normal speed, it's actually slowing me down. Why does it do that, by the way?
Because it's digitizing the picture.
Digitizing the picture.
We send digital 9600 baud data. That's how you get the video over the phone line.
I see. What other features does this have? I see a lot of buttons. Alarm, sleep. There's a radio in here too?
Yeah, there is.
TV?
TV and also it's got common TV, which it is there. And we have a monitor of the camera, so you can set up your display of what you're going to transmit or simultaneously transmit. And we also are primarily targeted at the security market because this has auto dial and auto ring motion sensing, and proximity. Therefore, giving you the capability of dialing up remote areas and monitoring via common voice grade phone lines.
I see.
That's what it does.
Very interesting.
Very good. We have a suggested retail of $5,900 a pair. And
Can you buy just one?
you can buy one, but
What does one go for? About
one
$3,000?
goes, yeah, about $2,600. And
Guy's trying to sell anything here, huh? Oh, that's okay. Looks pretty good, sir. Watch it, don't pet my chicken now. This guy's gonna grab my chicken, I know it.
He can ride forward or backward and turn left or right. And of course they're like us because they come in all different colors. Hey, Harry, let's tell them about the car or Jeep that we can ride in. Yeah, well, I like my Jeep to ride real nice.
Oh, this guy's taking my picture. Oh no. With that Panasonic yet.
Come on,
Boy.
walk.
What do you want?
Walk, come on.
Want me to walk? I don't walk, I ride.
Ride then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, are you zooming? Zoom in on me now.
Okay.
Okay, zoom in. Are you zooming?
Better believe
Okay,
it.
let me go right up to here. Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, watch this.
Shades of the Exorcist, huh?
I saw it 3 times.
I don't blame you. And you're still alive. You're not alive.
See, I can go that way too, you know.
Yeah. Can you go up and down? That's pretty good.
Are you kidding? The Casio DG20. 20 sounds, 12 rhythms, totally digitally generated. These strings are there to trigger the sound. They're strings, they're nylon strings. I mean, they couldn't be pretzels, they gotta be strings. But they're triggering the sound. And there's a digital chip deep in the recesses of this guitar. As my friend Edward said yesterday, it's a synthesizer in guitar's clothing. Didn't you say that? I think that's what I said. And I'm gonna keep that. Who's that guy? What are we doing? I'm filming. Oh. Get the name, baby, get the name. Casio DG20. And tell him about his vicious little brother, the 10. Would you please? That vicious little brother called the DG10. Or into a computer and do sequencing or digital recording. That's 1980s technology. At its finest, the Casio is on the cutting edge, the vanguard. Would you say that? I would say that. Would you say that? Can you get any closer, man? You did say it. A little bit closer? Tell me when I'm all right. Tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. So I guess we should show a few more of the sounds. What should I do? Let me push some buttons. This sound is coming out of the guitar, not the keyboard. Can I get a couple prints of that? Is that got film in it? Can you see it right away? That one song and demonstrate the electric guitar.
it, you're addicted to the total mini interference, ladies and gentlemen. Face it, you're addicted to